Why, hello everyone, welcome back to Ultra Shark, and it has been a grand total of 1,173 days since Hollow Knight Silksong was first revealed to the public. 1,173 days. Almost 3 years ago. Let's talk about this. So, Hollow Knight Silksong was revealed at E3 in 2019, 1,173 days ago. I'm going to burn that number into your brain because you need to know this. It was revealed to everyone at E3 in 2019, along with a Nintendo Treehouse section where they played the game for about half an hour. They showed off the first area, basically the King's Pass of Silksong, and they showed a different area that you'd find later in the game. Which I highly recommend if you haven't watched this video. I didn't until today, and I was shocked that I hadn't seen this before. If you are a fan of Hollow Knight and are waiting for Silksong, I highly recommend you go watch this video. It is very cool about some of the things they show off, like how the healing works, how a bunch of the different movements and features and stuff. Like you could sprint. There's still mask shards. Just stuff like that. It's very, very cool. I highly recommend you go watch that. And now we get to the question. Okay, it's been 3 years. Why is the Hollow Knight community so in arms about this game when there have been so many other games that have been anticipated and waited for much longer than this? Well, that's because games usually don't get a full-on big trailer and a gameplay presentation 3 years before even a second trailer. Think about Metroid Prime 4. That was also revealed in the same Nintendo Direct as Silksong. And we've gotten some pretty good constant updates on the game. That production was going slow for a while, and then they decided to scrap what they had so far and restart because they didn't think what they had was good. And now we know that development is going very smoothly and that it is sure to come out soon. That is a very, very healthy community anticipation. And also, Metroid fans got Metroid Dread recently, which is an amazing new game that is almost worth the wait in terms of the Metroid Prime 4 wait. So now I ask you, when they revealed Metroid Prime 4, it was just a starry night with the Metroid logo and then the words Prime 4 on the screen. That was it. For Silksong, we got an entire 3-minute trailer showing off a ton of new enemies, showing off a bunch of areas, a bunch of secrets, a bunch of characters, multiple boss fights, the way the game works, and we got a half-an-hour presentation completely showing us the entire intro section to the game, and most of a new area. That makes it look like the game is very well through production. And yet here we are 3 years later with literally no updates other than the developer saying production is going smoothly. Let's think about this in terms of other games. I just want to preface this by saying I love Team Cherry. I'm very grateful for all their hard work. But this is a horrible way to build hype and keep hype around a game that's in production. This is a very, very unhealthy state for their community to be in. I like the developing Team Cherry does. It's a lot like Nintendo. They're amazing at making games, but this is not how you run a company and keep hype around your games. So, let's think of this in terms of another game that was delayed for a very, very long time. Breath of the Wild 2. And let's think about the fact that, guess what? It was also revealed in that same Nintendo Direct with Metroid Prime 4 and Silksong. Since the first trailer for Breath of the Wild 2. We have gotten another trailer. We also have gotten updates in every single Nintendo Direct. I think, this might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure in every Direct since then, we've gotten at least a little bit of an update saying development of Breath of the Wild 2 is going great. And we've gotten many updates outside of Nintendo Direct saying production's going great. And we've gotten other little hints and bits of the game as we go. Like when they just recently delayed the game, they showed a clip of Link and the Master Sword. And that is how you keep hype around a game. And guess what? They kept releasing other Zelda games while this giant wait for Breath of the Wild 2 went. Like, they released the Link's Awakening remake, Skyward Sword HD, Age of Calamity, Cadence of Hyrule. There's been other Zelda games that have come out to keep Zelda fans happy. For Hollow Knight, we've gotten one trailer, one gameplay section, and tiny little bits and pieces of how the game is going, like just saying development is going smoothly. If development is going smoothly, then we would have gotten some updates on that development that is going smoothly. If you're getting to a point where your community wants to sacrifice one of their most popular creators, Mossbag, to get updates on the game, I don't know what to say. Silksong, you better be one of the best games known to mankind if you're making us wait this long for even a second trailer. If we get nothing at E3 for Silksong, I've lost hope. Because at this point, I'm getting pretty close to losing hope. I recommend you all go take a look at Daily Silksong Updates, the YouTube channel, to see how much hope the Hollow Knight community has lost. It's genuinely sad. It's genuinely sad how much life is in this great community and how little the developers want to keep this community going. Because at this point, it's really, really sad that this great and loving and accepting and awesome community is being completely shafted by the creators. Genuinely sad. But thank you all for watching. I know I haven't done any commentary videos like this in a while. It's kind of on purpose. Life right now is difficult. When it comes to summer, this channel is going to start going nuts because I have a bunch of plans coming. So keep in tune for that. And I will see you all later with hopefully a very, very special announcement coming soon. See ya.